Welcome to the recap of Pulp Cthulhu Blackheart Crucible, Session 4. First off, let me thank Juice at Master the Game for playing and hosting, his partner in crime, Paula at Awkwardly Nerdy, Bill at RollStats, and the unholy trinity, Jason, Josh, and Isaiah. The players have been held up in a hotel as a storm has grounded their helicopter and they have not been able to travel back to Crystal Springs. Boris arrives with a new mission. They are to go into the Boca del Rio hospital and remove patient 0. Also, they need to evacuate everyone who is not infected out of the sanitization zone.
Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize.
The players come up with a plan. Bonnie and Ethel are dropped off at a police station. Blake and Billy Bob evacuate a local taco stand.
Tacos and freedom. I want a freedom taco.
They all arrive at the hospital. Ethel, Blake, and Bonnie check all the patients as they leave the building. Billy Bob goes to check on patient 0 with his attending physician. By the way, where's Luther?
This is pure glass. You're a goddamn artist.
So I don't know if you all stayed here at Shitty Carl's or you went elsewhere as Luther is cooking meth.
I would 100% not stay there. Anyone named Shitty Carl's is not somewhere I want to stay.
10 miles away, there's just a regular hotel, Holiday Day Inn.
Oh, free continental breakfast, baby.
I'll probably go down to the workout room in the morning and hit the pool and then come up ready to start the day.
I'm watching GCN videos about bikes in the road when you come back.
You receive a phone call from the desk saying that you were requested at Shitty Carl's in 1 hour, and some guy named Boris is going to meet you there. And you see a figure in a black suit with wingtip shoes get out with a duffel bag and a briefcase with sunglasses. You can faintly hear the sounds of Whitesnake coming from the pickup truck. We have to take care of mess that was left over from last mission. It is not your fault. It's all Jim's fault, but he has been reassigned.
Where is this mission taking place?
It is in Boca Rio. It is hospital. You heard of one who got sick from fish? We need to bring him to Crystal Spring. I did not bring extra weapons. I have tranquilizer gun for person we're supposed to take, so they are not. They don't get excited. Remember, there's a saying we have in the group: always sanitize. Take a person out, and then we sanitize area. I have a few masks for you. There could be some sort of infestation or something we are worried about. You will need to go into hospital and get everyone out. I do not want the rest of them to be sanitized. Of course, they don't need it. If they are infected, then we are helping them out.
How are we supposed to know if they're infected?
I will hand you, I will give you a flashlight that has filter on it to see if they are infected. It will bring forth a certain wavelength and you will tell. If they are infected, we have no cure. We will probably need 2 teams, perhaps. One to go in hospital and one to check area. There is a building that will be in the sanitation area that needs to be evacuated. A restaurant.
So you just want us to go to a restaurant and have everyone leave?
Of course.
Oh, I could do that.
All right, so
Sounds
Blake
good.
and Billy Bob go and deal with the restaurant. Then,
We'll take care of the hospital.
yeah, Boris, me, and Bonnie will take care of the hospital.
I will be on in Sky. Make sure everything good.
You can fly a helicopter?
Yes, I've been playing Jane Simulator on CD-ROM for the last 3 days. I should be fine. He picks up the briefcase and hits it. This is sanitized area right here.
Is that a briefcase nuke?
This is, you catch on quick, Bunny. Very good. Yes.
I haven't seen one of those since, 65. So I do have expertise when it does come to thermonuclear devices.
He shows you the briefcase. You set numbers, that is time. Open left side first, then right side. His arms bomb. The first 2 are minutes. The second 2 are seconds.
I'm writing down this in my Write in the Rain notebook.
Thought process of the police car. I had an idea along with that. So if you could pretend to be an officer, you could go into the hospital and tell the staff that they can't use any of the other exits because there might be something contagion there. And so they'll all exit through the main entrance.
Do we have a name for the patient, Boris?
Mario De Leon.
Where are we going to meet up at, guys?
All the civilians to make their way to the shower door stop. Would you pick us up at the Boca Deli?
You each have a crappy plastic flashlight that has a little filter on it.
It's like dollar store with a piece of plastic you have to hold over.
Remember, it's lowest bidder, okay? It says UNAS on it, and it's like almost rubbed off. Like if you drop this thing, it'll like shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Hey, look, guys, if you rub the N long enough, it says UAS.
What will the light do to the person when it reflects on them to show that they are infected?
It will look dark blue. You will see dark blue.
If we do tell the hospital staff that there is a new contagion and that we can, scan for people and they need to evacuate the building because of the contagion, but everyone needs to get checked out first so the sick people can stay and get treated, that would work better.
I think you'll have to be the one to say it. You're a bit more convincing than I am.
Yeah, let the woman in the muumuu and hair rollers say it with her slippers.
Well, I will be in a gas mask with rubber gloves on. That makes everyone look official.
Boris, did you bring a clipboard I can put in her hand so she looks official?
She's going to look like a lunch lady taking attendance.
Dude, look, I have clipboard I bring. It's got a big hammer and sickle on the back of it. It is a family heirloom. Do not lose. He begins to hover down close to this police station that strangely has, they sell fish here too for some reason.
Police bar and grill.
No problem. You climb down.
Ethel's muumuu's like covering her face, blowing with the wind. We realize she's not wearing underwear.
Their titties are flopping around in the wind.
I would not want to see Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh? I don't want to see that either.
So as you are getting in the car and getting ready to start up, the door opens. Somebody walks out with his eating some fries and starts to reach for his gun.
Hola, senor. I show my sticker badge. The sheriff badge is now stickers.
Hola, companion.
What
It is bring your family to work day.
What are you doing?
Fernando told us we could look around in his cruiser. I hope that's okay. I don't want to get my grandson in trouble.
Give me a fast talk roll.
Oh, I'm going to push the roll. Oh, that's not any better.
Panics and draws his weapon and fires. He's shooting right through the door. 18 damage. You were struck in the right arm.
I'm protecting Grandma. He's getting full MP5 to his face.
He's dead.
Ethel's going to try and drag him into the backseat. She's going to grab his arm with her, non-wounded arm and just pull herself and him into the backseat and close the door.
Just as you're doing that, the door to the police station opens.
Ethel's going to roll the window down and shout, "We're taking him to the hospital."
Where's the assailant? What happened? Where is he?
It was a drive-by.
And they start to scatter and they start to get in their vehicles. So he dropped you off in the field near the taco place.
Draw my machete. As we walk through this field up to the taco place, I will start pushing the dumpster towards the door.
There's somebody, looks like probably from the kitchen, standing in the back smoking, watching you.
I stick my head out around the dumpster. And I start yelling and pointing inside, and obviously
with a mask on, right?
With a mask on, he can't hear me. It's muffled, and it's all in English, so he has no idea what I'm saying.
Yeah, he just drops a cigarette and runs in. You can hear the door close.
I grab a bunch of rocks and try to wedge them under each wheel so it can't get pushed back. And then now I pull out my machete and I walk up to Billy Bob and I start pointing through the windows as I'm walking up.
There is some kind of celebration or something going on in here, and they're not even paying attention.
They're all watching the soccer game. I'm gonna pull my mask down and just walk in the front door with Grandpappy's shotgun and start screaming, "Everybody get out unless he tells you not to," and like pointed at the tables and at the cashier.
Just inside the doors with the flashlight, with the filter over the top, and I'm trying to use my one hand as I hold my machete.
You don't see anything that Boris described on any of these people as a quick scan in this room. One guy just kind of looks back, he's like, okay. And somebody comes over and hands you a drink. So you don't see anything on anybody, but there's a stack of drinks, and on the side of the stack, it looks like moss almost, but it's showing that dark blue. There's somebody washing dishes who's near it.
Andale, get away! I start slapping everything with the machete as I run over there. I'm like, get away, go! And I'm pointing like real quick.
Freaks out. He throws the towel down. He starts running. Everybody starts running out of that kitchen. Billy Bob, you see the door just bust open to the kitchen. Somebody's screaming back there. They come running. They get up to you and they avoid you and
just run right out the door. All right. I'm going to shoot the fucking TV. They're not paying attention to me. I'm shooting their TV.
Oh, shit. We're going to fight over some soccer, huh?
Blake, you hear the gunshot go off and the TV like explode. They all crouch down and they start crawling under the tables.
I'm going to pump the shotgun and just point at the door.
They very slowly, one by one, just try to get up, try to back away. They're just running.
I motion for them to take their drinks with them. They don't need to waste a good beer.
Yeah, and on the way out, I definitely grab a bag full of tacos.
Yeah, I was going to say, is the food clean? Because if it is, I'm grabbing a bunch of tacos.
A door opens and a man steps out with a pistol. What are you doing?
I shine the light at him. I say, we're supposed to clear everything out of here. There's some kind of sickness that's around here. I'm just holding a bag of tacos with a gas mask over my face.
I've got the bag of tacos in my left hand and my shotgun in my right. When he shined the light on him, did this guy light up blue?
No.
Tell him he just needs to get out. There's some in your kitchen. We saw it. So one of the doctors
some
or somebody
of what?
came here.
So you guys aren't...
Don't worry. The FDA's coming in from America. They're going to sanitize it for you.
Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize.
Okay, so you shine the light and show him this blue moss or something on the side of these crates. What's the big deal of that? He proceeds to walk up towards it.
I grab him before he does that, and I drop my bag of tacos.
He kind of slips out of your hand as you try to grab his wrist, but he has to move forward. It's like, what the hell, man?
Hey, we don't want you to get it. If you get it, you got to get sanitized too. It's not a pleasant process. We are the clear out crew. They're going to have a separate crew coming in here and handling it. But when they handle it, it's just like asbestos. It's terrible. You know, our friend Ethel talks about asbestos all the time. She's the expert. You just got to trust me.
I've got $9 cash on me. I'm going to pull a 5 out and hand it to him and tell him to go up the street and get something to eat and don't come back for an hour.
Oh, check out the deli. The deli's outside of the zone. Nobody's been spotted over there as having a problem. That's the best place.
Boca Deli?
Yeah, going over there. We'll actually be over there in a little bit getting some food. At least hanging out with our friends. Obviously, we got tacos here.
Ethel's gonna shout out the window.
Go to the Alamore shit, shower shop. It's safe there. People will show up later, and they'll take your statements.
3 people come running up to you and start yelling at you that there were 2 crazed assailants that just came in there and shot the TV. Another one had a machete. They trying to kill people. One of them points and says, "What's wrong with him?"
There's a disease that we got to evacuate everyone in the area for. We're getting him to the hospital as fast as we can.
He doesn't look well.
He's got like 10 bullet holes in him.
I've taken the police officer's cap off and his badge, and I put it over my other badge, and I'm wearing his cap right now.
Exactly.
Everyone to Umar's. And they start running. And one of them says, "Yeah, I think he's got a TV." You see an older guy come out.
Yes.
Who they know is the owner. He comes over to the police car, Bonnie.
Oh, yeah, I'll roll my window down.
What's going on?
Infectious disease. Don't worry too much about it. We just need
Good.
everyone out of the area while we quarantine.
Yeah, that's what these 2 said. And he points over at Blake and Billy Bob.
Yeah, they were hired for extra help.
We needed more assistance.
Yeah, you need to really up your standards.
Oh, it was an emergency last notice kind of deal.
They blew up a TV in there and chased everybody off with a machete. They could have just come to me and said something.
Well, send a report to the police station and you will be compensated appropriately.
Okay.
Later today, though.
She's
Officer Consuela.
I was never here.
See,
you right over there at the station?
They brought her in from out of town to help with this disease. I'm an expert on the disease.
You can tell she has a clipboard.
He kind of steps away. He's like, okay. You notice that, he starts to walk across the field, headed southeast.
Approximately what she guesses is about the amount of time it would take for him to get across the field and towards the streets. She's going to radio that one of the gunmen was spotted on Independence. He is armed and dangerous.
And give his description.
You can hear in the distance like the screeching of tires and a vehicle accelerate. And 2 security guards are standing in front of the hospital.
I have a badge and an MP5. They'll let me in anyway after I walk out of a police car.
Ethel's going to put on her gas mask.
You need to lock this building down right now.
What? That's, where's Officer Rodriguez? Isn't that his vehicle?
We had to borrow it. Anyways, you need to lock down the building right now.
Not a
There's
problem.
a new infectious contagion.
Whoa. It's already locked down. We heard about the gunman. We heard about people somebody got shot, and it's locked down. Don't worry, nobody's getting in here. We're good.
We have more problems than just gunmen, honey. There's a new infectious contagion that has been identified at this hospital. We need to check you now, both of you.
And she's going to hit him with bolts of light.
Oh, I saw the gloves. I thought it was a body cavity search. We'll unlock it. We'll let you in.
Is there some kind of code you can use to begin the evacuation of the hospital?
Code 42, of course.
Are you leaving Bonnie with me because you're trying to get me to date your granddaughter? That ain't happening.
Ethel's not going to say it. She's going to walk inside. Ethel's going to look for someone who looks to be like a higher up doctor.
What's going on?
There's an infectious disease that has been discovered at this hospital.
Really?
We do have a way to identify those that are infected with the disease. We are checking them as they leave. Anyone who has the disease remains in the hospital. I'm looking for patient 0, which is a Mario. Do you have any Marios?
You're talking about Mario De Leon.
Yes.
Yes, he has a very acute symptoms.
Yes. Who's his attending physician?
You're looking at him.
I'll step up and shine my light on him.
You do not see anything on him.
We need to take him to the research facility so we can find a way to fight this disease.
Who are you with?
UNAS.
It's kind of big. You want to be a little bit more specific?
Yeah, the FDA.
You got transport? Because I got a vehicle. I can put him in a vehicle.
Yeah, we got a chopper.
Yeah, we have a helicopter waiting on standby.
Well, I can help you. I can get him to the helicopter.
You can help us by leaving.
No, he's got a fair point. If he's waiting with the patient at the location, we can load him on the helicopter. If you would go with him, Billy Bob, I can stay here and make sure that we check everyone that comes out of this place.
So you're having this conversation, talking, and you catch out of the corner of your eye a swath of earwigs going up the side of the wall and like into the ceiling.
I turn to the physician and point.
Yeah.
What's with the earwigs?
Well, that's why we got the exterminators here. It's just, we're trying to deal with this infestation.
Don't worry, the cleanup crew will come in and take care of that.
You've got a deadly virus and an earwig infestation.
Yeah.
And you didn't shut down the hospital until someone started shooting people in the streets.
We moved 75% of the critical patients out of the hospital when this infestation happened and Mr. De Leon arrived.
When did you move the patients? Before or after Mr. Mario arrived?
They were moved after he arrived, but Mario was isolated the whole time.
There's still a chance the infection may have spread. We are not sure how this thing spreads yet. Where were those patients relocated?
To a clinic to the north.
Ethel will hand him the tranquilizer gun. All right, so Ethel's going to begin strobing the light in Morse code to tell him that there are more patients who could possibly be affected at the clinic that the doctor mentioned.
You hear a door close to a van. It's the one next to the ambulance, and a guy comes walking out in some kind of jumpsuit, headed into the hospital. He's got a backpack and looks like some kind of sprayer.
No, where the hospital is being closed down, there's a crazed gunman.
Crazed gunman?
Yes.
Okay.
A man with a gun.
You got to get to the shower shop. You too. Tell him.
The safe spot is the shower shop. They have the football game there and television.
I don't really care about the football game.
They also have the soccer game there.
That's
Whatever.
The same thing down here, man.
I don't care about that. I got work to do. My buddy's in there working. You're locking everything down. How the hell am I going to get paid? I got to get this job done.
They got your
Go
money.
to the police department and ask for reparations. They'll cover everything.
The police just over there. Yeah, we're a bank. We're just giving everyone money. Like, what?
I mean, apparently they're running like a fish and chips place, too.
That's where they get their money.
Do you shine the light on him?
Yes. I've got the light taped to the bottom of the MP5 at this point.
So you're waving an MP5 at him?
Yes, exactly.
So he sees the gun, backs up, He looks like he belongs in the Blue Man group because he is covered. He's like, fine, I'll go to the police station. He starts walking off.
Sir?
Fine. You told me to go to the police station, get my reparations, kiss my ass. I'm leaving.
Oh, sir, I don't think you understand. You can't go to the police station yet.
You want me to go to the shower place too or something? Whatever.
Well, first let's actually get your friend out here for you. He's about to come out any second now.
All right, fine. We'll wait for him.
Yeah, just wait here for now.
Bonnie, what is he doing over there? Why is he not leaving?
Have you ever seen the Blue Man group?
Yeah.
I think he might be one of the performers in it.
So shoot him!
What? He freaks and starts running to the van.
No,
Shoot him!
Stop!
He can't get away. Fine, I'll shoot him. Pull my gun out.
Everyone in this town. I'm
And
completely certain this will not start a panic among the people coming out of the hospital who will now stampede out.
It'll make it quicker. They'll just move faster.
So you shoot him square in the back. He was wearing this sprayer. It hits the thing, and you hear and it starts spraying some kind of pesticide everywhere.
Is he still moving?
Yes, he is. He's crawling now, trying to get to the van.
Fine, I'll shoot him then, god damn it. Fine, I'll kill the innocent civilian if I have to.
It makes sense. You're the officer.
I'm going to shoot the guy and then toss the police officer's gun on him so he looks like he attempted to shoot us.
You pass through like 2 sets of like plastic and vinyl set up. He kind of, moves the area around, explains that they have cleared. This is like they've cleared like the whole south end of the hospital out. He's the only one back here in the corner.
So, Doc, what have you got in mind for moving this guy? Because Ethel had the supplies we were going to use.
Well, we need to get him on, just get him on like a gurney and wheel him out of here.
No, we need to contain him.
We could wrap him in some of this vinyl stuff that we've got set up. As you enter this room, a bunch of earwigs just go running past you. The room has got some sort of black moss or something like growing up the sides and into the ceiling. And he is got covered in like blankets and stuff. You can kind of see his face. It's got like a respirator, but the respirator has got like this black moss that has grown all around him.
We'll wrap him up good and tight, throw the respirator on top of him, and roll him out of here. Give me that vinyl. I'll wrap the hell out of him.
Okay, no problem. Drops it onto the ground. He reaches into his pocket. You see he brandishes a needle and goes to jab you with it. So he jabs you with this needle. You feel a little bit of a burn, but nothing. And he kind of looks at you like, oh, shit.
Now, why'd you have to go and do that, Doc?
So you blast him. He staggers back and falls and collapses to the ground. You catch like his chest and his right arm. The blood starts to soak through his whole outfit.
Before he dies, I'd like to say, I don't know what you shot me full of, but that's called buckshot.
As the gunshot is still like ringing in the room, you hear something hit the ground. And as you turn, you see that Mario has taken that mask off, ripped it off, and it's fallen to the side. And he starts to get out of the bed. And when he removes his blanket, he is covered in these like black tendrils and black moss. And then you can see his chest has look like fish heads that are poking through, and they're all moving around, and you can see their teeth moving around, and his eyes sort of like fall into the back of his head. Go ahead and give me a sand roll.
That's a fail.
Yeah, you lose 3 points of sanity. All right. He is just kind of like standing there staring at you.
Pull out the trank gun and see if it has any effect at all on this bastard. I rolled a 53 and I needed a 50 to hit.
Okay. You can use 3 points of luck and hit him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you shoot him, it goes right in his leg, and he just kind of looks down at it. And then you see his jaw just kind of unhinge, and he vomits a torrent of earwigs at you. Go ahead and give me a dodge roll to see if you can get out of the way.
Holy shit. The dice love me. I passed by 3.
Way as this room fills with these earwigs as they go everywhere. He bolts past you and begins to run through the hospital. This noise on like tile, and you start to see like a wave of something on the floor moving, and it's all these earwigs are coming out the door. A wave of them.
I flashed the light at it, by the way.
At the earwigs?
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
You can see that color. Give off that...
that blue?
Yep.
Oh, man, guys. We are really jacking this mission up.
We need to get that bomb armed now. Short-ish fuse, Bonnie. Give us, 5 minutes tops.
Those earwigs are going to get out of the blast radius by then.
That's a long distance for something so small. I would say 5 minutes would be tops.
Look how fast they're moving.
I'm going to go to the van and open it up and see if there's another pesticide kit in there.
Yes, there are 2 backpacks still in there. You can hear Billy Bob yelling down the hall, down in the hospital, and as Blake and Ethel look to the entrance of the hospital, person comes out covered in black tendrils and moss, and you can see as he kind of is writhing around, he's got fish heads sticking out, and they're kind of gnawing their teeth, and he's just kind of moving, and these big long tendrils are swinging out, and these earwigs start falling off and going everywhere, and both of you can give me sand rolls.
You'd also see the trank dart sticking out of it.
That's a fail.
5. I failed too.
4 for Ethel and 2 for Blake.
Yeah, I'm going to unload on it because this freaks the shit out of my guy.
Where are you hitting him?
Hopefully center mass.
You blast him and hit him right in the chest, and you can see the fish kind of writhe, and his stomach kind of explodes, and the fish kind of all flop. All these fish start falling everywhere and flopping, and then you can see them grow these weird tendril arms and legs and start moving around. You can give me another sand roll. You take 4 more points. Okay, give me an intelligence roll.
Billy Bob, hit it with the trank a couple more times.
Regular success.
Good. It's always good to have intelligent characters. Ethel, do you see this?
Probably.
So you can make the same roll. 2 more.
6.
Give me an intelligence roll.
That's a pass.
So for the next 8 rounds, you will be gloating and bragging about what you have done.
You see where I shot him? Billy Bob's got nothing on that, and I've seen Billy Bob shoot quite a few rifles. But that was a good-ass shot.
We need this thing alive, honey.
You can make a D10 roll as well, Ethel.
He's alive. Right. Look, I even brought life to these fish things.
You are convinced for the next 6 rounds. It's not a problem. No big deal.
I'm going to come out from behind the van with the 2 insecticide canisters and see what's going on now.
You can see Blake all bragging. Bonnie has... I
probably got my finger on the trigger. I'm pointing look what I just did. Woo!
Yeah, Ethel's definitely leaning against the wall and just has casually lit a cigarette.
You can give me a sand roll as well. 2 sand.
Okay. Seeing this thing now, and me not knowing it's patient 0 or anything, and just knowing, oh my god, it's a giant thing, I'm going to throw these 2 insecticide canisters at it and then try to shoot them when they land. Trying to deal with the earwigs and everything.
2 throw rolls.
First one is a 19, and I need a 20 to throw. And second one is I'm going to actually push that.
Yes.
Push it. Oh, yeah, it's a 5.
Billy Bob, as you're running out, you almost run into some guy with a sprayer. He's like, whoa, what's going on? He sees the gun. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said get down.
So you run outside as you see Ethel just sitting there smoking a cigarette. And there's all these earwigs just moving around in the parking lot in the swarm.
I shot Mario Lopez right in the stomach.
Bonnie has thrown these 2 pesticide cannons, landed at the feet. You see Mario, but he looks different. Give me another sand roll.
Failure.
All right, give me an intelligence roll.
That's a hard pass.
Ethel's got a good idea, right? This really isn't a big deal. For the next 10 rounds, you probably want to go and just shoot the shit with her because, Bonnie's got this handle. There's no reason to get involved.
Ethel, give me... y'all seem to like
want
those.
A cigarette?
Yeah, I'll try one. Let's see.
They're menthols, honey. Be careful.
Billy Bob's going to lean up on the wall and start inhaling and hacking and coughing. And
yeah, she just handed you American Spirit menthol.
I think we're going to blow up.
You'll all be fine.
It's going to happen.
I'll be fine. Me and Luther will carry on the campaign.
I love smut TV.